Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Esteemed Gentleman podcast for Wednesday, January 18th. I'm your host, Scott LeBreen. Join alongside me, we have all day Eric Deshay.
Hello.
How's it going today?
Oh, it's going. Not too bad today.
Good. I almost got stuck on the drive home today.
I can believe it. Yeah.
Going into the back alley, I was like just about home. And I got stuck. I did get stuck. And then all right, I'll reverse and I'll go on to the other side.
Yeah. No, my driveway is packed with snow. I have tons of snow, and I got lucky so far. I made myself trails back and forth, so it was a pretty worn-in path. But then when the snow hit again here last couple days ago, I kind of lost my place where it was, so I got stuck in the middle drifts. So my truck got stuck last night before I got home. I had to go back and forth with my driveways to get in and out and get into a line from my garage so I can open up. Because I was like, oh fuck me, there's a tons of snow here. Yeah, it's a good foot of snow in my driveway. I'm driving over, it's packed down good. It's hard. It sucks.
Yeah. Before we got that last snowfall, they finally got around to clearing all the streets and stuff like that. But the way my back alley and where all our houses are, we're on this little hill kind of thing. So normally you're driving out the back alley, it's already hilly, but now they got rid of all the snow, and so it's you're going into the back alley, and it's just 2 feet almost straight up that you have to do some weird fucking rock climbing.
Yeah, because I know last time we had a big dump of snow, it took forever to come to our areas to clean up our roads. This time they were here first thing, and they did all of our roads pretty quickly. But the way they plowed it though, I have a 6-inch or 5-inch step up between the road and the driveway. It's frozen in, so I have a bump there and then a bump again. It's holy shit, suspension's going on in this fucking truck because it's so rough right now. Yeah.
Goddamn still.
Alberta weather, man, sucks.
Yeah. At least it's been warm.
I don't mind this -7, -8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't have to plug anything in.
No.
All good. Happy birthday to my older sister. She turns something year old. I don't know.
Oh.
But it's her birthday on the 18th, so we're gonna celebrate. I'm gonna go to my parents' house. We're gonna have steak, I think, and just
nice
chill out. So that should be
fun.
Yeah. What else is new? Like I just mentioned, I watched the first episode of The Last of Us that came out on Sunday. Really good, really good. Long though. It's a long episode. It's an hour.
Is it an hour long? Hour and a half?
Hour 20. Hour 20.
Oh wow!
And that's no commercial breaks. So it's,
that's HBO. So it's solid. It looks incredibly promising. It looks great. I've seen a few clips on TikTok. The actor for the pick for Ellie was a perfect casting choice. Same with Joel. Just all around nines, man. It looks so good.
Yeah.
And just Ellie's attitude is that's her to a T. I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty great so far. I like the intro is really nice because it's the same animation company, I guess, that did the Game of Thrones intro and stuff like that. Just all this fungus spreading, and then it's it's making shit out of fungus. I'm oh yeah, cool.
Yeah. Well, they're not calling them spores; they're called tendrils, right? But it's the same idea.
Same idea.
I think it's just that maybe I was a licensed thing, or just I didn't focus well or something. But
I read that it was hard to show on camera, maybe, or something like that.
Maybe, but the photos I've seen of the clickers, they look identical. It looks just like them, right? So it's well, it's not much of a stretch. So
yeah. The first episode was super intense. If you played the game, the beginning is very crazy, and then it slowed down a little bit after that. So I was well, I get how long it needed to be because it had to get to a certain point before the episode ends, so it has to go a little further. So I was okay, but I was after that first little bit, it's it was a little long in the tooth, but overall, I'm super excited to keep watching that. So
yeah, it looks good. I might wait until I try to avoid spoilers if I can, but that's impossible now.
Did you play the game at all? Or
I played the first one a little bit and didn't finish it yet. No,
okay.
So no, I know the story. I know what happens, and like nothing stays unspoiled in this world for long, right? So like when Last of Us 2 came out, I got the whole thing like broken down pretty much because of how much hate it got, right? So yeah.
Well, God, that game. How old is that game now? Like
that's 4 years, 3 years old, 4 years old. I want to say it was before COVID, 2019.
Last of Us 2, maybe, but the first.
Yeah. Oh, the first one. Oh God, 2012.
Tell me the
It
show.
it was PS3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like 2011, 2012. Yeah.
June 14th, 2013. So there'd been 10 years.
Yeah.
Less than 10 years. Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, and it's I'd say it's a good franchise to have for like a series like this. I think they missed the boat on the whole zombie fad a while ago with that, but this would have came out right when The Walking Dead was as mass hype. It would have been, I think, a lot more like. I think it's still pretty interesting for people to watch it, but I don't know. I find it's like limited marketing almost. It doesn't seem as like no one I know, besides like you guys talk about the show or want to watch the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's very much very hush hush.
Yeah, I
know,
everyone.
Yeah.
For like people who play the game, they're definitely looking forward to it. Outside of that, I'm not too sure, but I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be one of those shows where it's like, okay, the word is getting around how good it's getting around.
Yeah, exactly. Because it'd be like when Game of Thrones came out after the first season. It was like, yeah, you got to watch it now. So I think it'll be the same as that, where it's like, yeah, no, you got to check it out. Like, yeah, it's a video game, but it doesn't matter. You'll still like it and enjoy it and get into it, right? So.
And I think it's like sitting at like 99% on Rotten Tomatoes right now. So
I can see it staying high.
Yeah,
for sure. Because there was one clip I saw on TikTok where it was one of the shots where it was like scene for scene from the game, and like if they're doing that, then there's for sure they're gonna end up with high standings because it's gonna be the game was great, so the show's gonna be great if you're following it the proper pacing for it and the proper steps for it. So yeah.
I never played the game, but I watched like a playthrough of it long time ago. So like, it's cool like seeing the stuff that they are just doing like 1-for-1 recreations, and then it's like, okay, now we'll expand a little bit on this stuff and kind of fill it out a little bit.
Yeah, more, I mean that makes sense with anything because
yeah.
Naughty Dog, man, they do good games.
I know.
Uncharted, Last of Us, man, they got story.
And there's gonna be a God of War show coming to Amazon eventually. I wonder how that's gonna be, or I don't even know where you start on that. Like,
I think they'll probably go from the start with Kratos because
go all the way back to Greece.
All the way back to God of War 1, death of his family and show his ashes on the skin and all that whole flight up Olympus and yeah,
makes sense.
I can see it being brutal and fun to watch, but if it's done right, because. The games you played the first few games when they came out, did you at all? Yeah. I played 3, and that was it. Not even that was like wasn't as it was more worn in at that point. Like nothing was really sending out far as which the first 2 was, but yeah.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Vox Machina comes out on Friday. I can't wait for that.
Season 2,
baby. Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, season 2 on Friday, baby. Woo!
Is that a once a week thing, or is that?
I don't know. I'm hoping it's like last season where it was 3 episodes a week. That was nice. Yeah, that was very nice. But we'll see. It's probably going to be one a week. I think it's only like 9 episodes again. So yeah, last time was 12 episodes. Yeah. But
if I can find out.
No, I'm stoked for that and. Looking forward to the dragons and the Chroma Conclave and the vestiges of divergence and that whole story arc there. It's gonna be good.
They are doing 3 episodes a week again.
Yes, it's great.
How long were those episodes? They're just like half an hour.
They were 40 minutes long.
Okay.
Yeah, they were hour long episodes. Well, hour long with commercials, that time frame, whatever. So.
Cool. Lots of cool stuff to watch.
Yeah.
Now that I signed up for Crave, I'm like, maybe I should watch some
I just
stuff.
ended my Crave subscription like a month ago before all this. I'm like, oh, Last of Us. I'm like, whatever. I'm sure I can. If I wanted to watch it really bad, I could find out where to watch it. But maybe I'll wait till.
Yeah,
because it's like $30 a month for the Crave with HBO.
20. It's 20 now. It's all included.
20 now. Okay.
Unless you want to get like $5 extra for stars, but
yeah.
But who wants stars?
That's enough. I cut back on I cut back like Crunchyroll and Crave and a few of them. I'm like, I'm done with. Like, I don't watch any of these shows at all. I don't cut back on my payments. Like, save $80 a month if I could.
Right.
Like, yeah. Like, I only have a few now. Netflix and Disney is kind of it.
Yeah.
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 No, the subscription services are getting out of hand.
Gets to be a lot.
Yeah. And its worst part too is that you don't even realize how much you're spending on it because it's so little every month, but those months add up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like, oh, it was only $12 a month. Yeah, for 12 months, that's $140, man. It's a lot of money.
Yeah. Times by 6 or something.
Yeah.
You're doing. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. What else? What else is new, Eric?
No, not much, man. Just been gaming and painting and nerding out and shit, and just looking away. You? What have you been playing all these days?
I mentioned that I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of fun, and then I also was like just kind of playing like little kind of small indie games on Game Pass. Like I just like download something and while listening to a podcast. So I played a game called Unpacking. Have you ever heard of this game?
No, I have not.
It's like a cartoonish kind of looking art style. It's all like hand drawn, and you're just unpacking boxes. Like it's like follows like a story. It's like okay, you're like it's about a lady, a girl. So it's like the first thing is like okay, now you move into the new house with your parents, and she's like 5, so you're like unpacking all her books and stuff, and then like eventually you're like you're a teenager, now you're in college, and you're unpacking everything. And then it's like there's a little story behind everything, but it's just like a little weird chill out game that I did. It's like it literally took like an hour or something to beat. Like didn't take very long. And then I also played Donut County, which like it's kind of like basically like almost like Katamari, almost like you control like a little hole in the ground, and like the more stuff you eat in the hole, the bigger the hole gets and stuff like that.
Is this made by the same guys who made the Goose Game? It looks just like it aesthetically.
It has the same, very, very similar art style.
Very similar art style, yeah.
But and then that also has like a real little goofy story where it's like raccoons are trying to take over the world, and they're like, we need all the trash. I did that, and then I started playing what's it called? Moonglow Bay, I think is what it's called.
Jeez, yeah.
Which is kind of like almost like a Harvest Moon kind of style game, except for it's like just all about fishing, and you got a fishing boat, and you start off, you pick your character. It's like 4 different people, and then it's like, all right, now pick your spouse, and you pick your spouse or whatever. And the story is that you're like a retired couple, and you're like, you move from the city to, I think it's somewhere in Canada. I think it's somewhere in like Nova Scotia or something.
Yeah, somewhere on the East Coast for sure. Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, they like retired to basically be like, open up like a seafood restaurant or whatever, and like catch their own fish.
The art style, the pixel art style.
Yeah.
Really cool. Yeah.
It's pretty fun, and then like, but like your spouse dies right away. Like,
they pulled the up card.
Basically, it's like, I mean, like, your guy's like rolls upset, and then the daughter moves back or whatever, and she's like, "Oh, we'll help you get back," and then the whole town goes to shit. So basically, you're like catching fish to raise money to
build the town
build
up
the town
again.
back up.
Yeah.
And it's kind of fun, but
it's cute. Yeah. Is that on PC or on Switch?
PC. Yep, on Game
yeah.
Pass. So yeah, I was just playing that.
Mm-hmm.
Just chill out, catch fish.
Oh, cool.
Make fish and chips. Yeah.
No.
But that's about it. I haven't been. Not really any games that I'm looking forward to that much right now.
Yeah, no, same. There was one coming to Game Pass. I'm like, oh, cool! I can't wait for that to come out, but I can't remember what the hell it was right now. I know I just been plugging away on Destiny again because the season's coming out here in a month or so.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So I just been XPing while I can. I've been doing more like just model stuff and painting stuff and just getting that pile of shame done because good lord, there's so many minis to paint. Oh god. Was it Monster Hunter? Maybe. Recently. Oh, High on Life was one I want to try. I keep seeing clips for it. It's on Game Pass. I'm like, I should try it and see. It's like it looks funny, but I guess Justin Roiland's in some hot water now, apparently.
Yep.
Freaking guy. Yeah. What a mess.
At least.
What a mess.
So like you got charged for domestic violence, right?
From back in 2020.
Yeah.
So it's been a while since. Yeah.
And then then people start finding all this stuff. So it's like kind of weird where it's like, it's all masked in like, oh, this is dark comedy. This is kind of what he does. But then it's like,
yeah.
Well, if dark comedy works, if you're not an asshole, but then if you become an asshole, then people.
If you're becoming what you're making fun of, then you are the problem, man. Like it's funny because it doesn't happen, but when it happens for real, then it's not funny no more, man.
Yeah.
Fix your shit.
It's like if you're a stand-up guy making these silly bad jokes, and it's like he's just quirky, and then he's like, oh no,
he's not representative of what he actually is talking about. It holds water. And now it's like, no, it really is he really is an asshole. Oh, fuck. Well, then that puts a lot more stuff into a different light. Then, so
exactly. I'm curious what's gonna happen to.
Yeah, that's good lord.
Yeah,
kind of heart of one of the biggest shows right now, and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But that it didn't surprise me for something because what celebrity nowadays doesn't have some sort of controversy, just waiting to someone to knock them down with something, and yeah, it's too bad.
But domestic violence is a little bit much though. Like it's like it's not just something you said on a podcast.
Oh yeah, it's just it's only a matter of time before someone big does something stupid, and then there you go. Yeah, now they're down a peg, and now it's. You had great things. You ruined it, man. Way to go.
Yeah.
Had the whole fucking world in your hand, and you fucked it up.
Mm-hmm. You gonna be you interested in that Hogwarts game that's coming out next month?
Yeah. I want to play it, but I don't know if I guess I could, but it being on low settings on my computer, it won't run very well. It's like it looks so pretty, but I can't run it yet, so. I think it'll be a game where maybe come summertime once I upgrade my PC all the way, and then I'll be more inclined to play it. But like even just what were we playing? Dark Tide right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's on low settings right now. It's still sluggish. It still looks like shit, and my monitor can't keep up because it doesn't have the right megahertz. Like fuck, it's just all these new games coming out. I can't really play them. Like I want to, but my computer just cannot do it. It's too much. So I was like And I feel that's going to be the same way. But it is a single player only. So that does take my mind off of like some performance issues. Because online, man, that's a slog and a half to make things run and work. So
yeah. I think that's going to be like a look out for reviews kind of game. Because like, I don't know, like from all the gameplay I've seen, like they haven't really showed a ton from it really. So kind of makes me wary about it.
I'm thinking it might be like a Anthem situation where it gets hyped, it gets shown, all the stuff they want you to see, but then when it comes to the nitty gritty and the actual grind and gameplay of it, it's going to be crap. So it might be something like that. I feel that way too.
Yeah.
But I enjoy the Wizarding World, and I love to see more of that. And yeah,
You're a wizard.
you're a hazard, Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'll
no,
be
it's.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of games coming out this year.
Mm-hmm. I saw a gameplay leak of the new Suicide Squad game coming out, and
Yeah.
it has a Game Pass
I
to
saw
everyone's
that.
dismay. Yeah, so yeah, not surprising at all, but that sucks. But oh well,
Yeah.
that's the world we live in now.
Yeah. They didn't really say what's in the Game Pass though.
No,
Is
just
it?
as it has
I'm
one,
guessing
and
it's probably
has
just
like
like
3 different forms of currency. Your typical, free to play look to it, but in a premium game, yeah, that's
yeah.
shit, I think. But
Gotta keep playing. Gotta keep
yeah,
spending money.
yeah, gotta spend that money.
What character are you most interested in playing in that game?
I don't know. I like them all, I guess. I mean, it depends. They have their roles. They're all very stereotypical. Like Harley's going to be your fast melee. King Shark's your tank. Boomerang's your mid range, and Deadshot's your long range, right? So I usually veer towards the mid range. So maybe Captain Boomerang, but we'll see. See how the gameplay is, and I'm hoping it's not like Gotham Knights where it just kind of dies off after a month or so. I'm hoping this kind of lasts a little better.
Yeah.
Are they both made by Rocksteady, or is only this one by Rocksteady?
This one's made by Rocksteady. The other
yeah,
one was made by
this one I have more faith in, but yeah.
WB Montreal, the guys who did Arkham Origins or
Arkham Origins, yeah. So the less great Batman one, but this one's Rocksteady, which I love. And that's one thing I've been playing lately is on my is Batman Arkham Knight. About 2/3 of the way through, and I'm almost done it, and I'm enjoying it. But it's not the same as like Arkham City. I fucking played, I don't know how many times, and it's one of the few games where I 100% it, and I loved it. Right, and this one, I'm like, I'm tired of the Batmobile so much. I'm tired of these games, of these races and these shootings. Like, no, I love to fly around and stealth and do intel missions and stuff like that. It's like, I'm tired of blowing crap up and just running into people. It's like, it's different gameplay, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah. I think that was the common complaint back then.
Yeah. It was a neat idea, but it was way overused.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so pivotal to everything. Like,
yeah. Be fun once in a while, but it's a little too much. It's too much.
Too much.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to Suicide Squad. So, it'll be fun. Fun co-op game.
Yeah.
Even though it'll be $80-$90, whatever it costs.
Yeah, $90.
Yeah.
For the regular, $120 for the premium with season pass, and yeah, of course.
Yeah. I want to play now that it's on Game Pass, I want to play the new Battlefield game, the
2042?
Something like that.
Yeah. And I've heard it's better. It's still, that's it's all right, but
for free 99.
Exactly.
Mind if it's a little
worth a shot to try it, yeah.
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 I want to shoot some people.
Well, I'm loving Destiny, man. It's still solid. The current season story is a little meh, but let's let me catch up on other stuff I haven't played yet, so it's perfect.
Yeah, maybe I might give that a go too. I don't know.
There was a whole subclass I never even knew existed. I'm like, oh, I can be this whole stasis class. Cool. Let's do it. And I'm doing this whole mission for it. I didn't even know it was a thing. Oh, fuck, cool. Yeah.
I just wish there was like 4-player co-op, man.
Yeah, it's the only shitty part is the 3-player fire teams. That's dumb. That is dumb.
Yeah. Come on, Destiny.
Yeah.
Get with the times. Just invent a 4th class already.
Well, they have 4 classes now. Now with the stasis, it's 4 classes.
Well, I don't know
why.
Subclass.
Oh yeah, that's subclasses. Sorry, yes, yeah. Titan Hunter and Warlock, but yeah.
Make a
Oh, what would you make next? It's kind of the three subtypes for magic, tank, and sneak, right? So that's kind of the three main ones.
Engineer. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Some guy throws down turrets. No.
turrets. Yeah, stays back. Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, nobody would want to play on that one.
It depends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Healer.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Copy World of Warcraft, whatever they do.
Yeah. Yeah.
They got a bunch of classes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Eric.
Mm.
Anything else before we get out of here?
Well, I'm looking forward to supper. Making something tonight. Not too sure yet. Yeah.
I can go to the gym at 6:30, so I think
how's that going for you, by the way? Still
all right.
Still good, yeah?
Yeah. So far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably wait to eat supper till after.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Do you go home for lunch, or do you stay at work for lunch?
I usually stay at work for lunch.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess you guys have a nice little kitchenette back there, I guess. So, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I very much enjoy coming home, but I have an awful habit of even coming home for lunch and still not eating. I just want to lie down and just stay in the quiet for half hour. But that's an awful habit to have because I just don't eat all day. And yeah. Bad habit.
Yeah. If it was like an hour long lunch, I'd probably go home sleep.
Yeah.
It'd be nice. Anyway, well, I think that'll do it for today's podcast. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with a friend. And if you're listening on a podcast service, leave us a rating and subscribe as well. And then if you want, head over to our Facebook page. Like the page, submit a question for Ask Us Anything, which we do on the first Monday of every month. And then we're going to do a movie club sooner or later. We'll figure it out.
But we'll talk about it here next episode probably.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Until then, Friday, Tyler should be back.
Yeah, he's still stuck in camp today, the poor guy, but yeah.
So I think we'll do our year-end awards on Friday. We'll talk about that. Yeah, all right. We'll talk to you later. Adios, goodbye.
See yas.